Hey! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Brian O'Brien here on 106.3 FM. Tradio is on the air, where we buy, sell, trade, give away, and do some actual informing. 606-337-1063. We got birthdays, maybe some anniversaries. We're going to talk a little bit about the weather today. Because we got teased a little bit in southeast Kentucky. Not teased in Letcher or Harlan. They got some snow. And then on my way here, I'm like, ooh, snow. Ooh, it's a good snow. And then you get here and I'm like, yeah, no snow. I know. Some folks are like, I'm tired of snow. Yep. I get it. I didn't want anybody to be displaced. That's the one thing I'm tired of. People not being able to get from point A to point B, and then, you had folks that may have some medical issues. Don't want that. So here's where I'm going. Today there were some school delays, okay? I think there was, 4 in our area? Excuse me. But they did change one. So we're going to start with Kentucky, which was Jenkins and Letcher County and Harlan County. We're all on 1-hour delays. Couldn't find any in Tennessee. Let me make sure they've not changed that in the last few minutes. I don't think they have, but we'll take a quick peek here. Nope. Not seeing any changes. And we don't have any watches or warnings out for Upper East Tennessee. There was a winter advisory for a snow mix that affected Harlan and Letcher. And we'll check one more source here just to make sure before. Come on, can I have it, please? Takes a second to get everything up. Wow. Let me have it. You going to let me have this or not? Here I am trying to inform. There we go. Absolutely no Tennessee delays. In Southwest Virginia, though, and North Carolina, they had a lot. They had a lot along the border between the two, between Tennessee and between North Carolina. Carter County schools were on virtual learning. Dickinson, Grayson, they don't have any effect on what we do here. Mitchell County and Mountain Empire Community College. But Wise County schools turned virtual learning. Wise County schools closed today, and they went virtual learning. So, anyway, a lot of kids got in touch with me last night and said, when are you going to call off school in Bell County? I was like, first of all, I'm not the one that calls off school in Bell County, but that's not the way it works. And, the creek is rising. Okay, doesn't mean you're going to get out of school. Yeah, but it's a couple of feet below the bank. That's not enough to get you out of school. So, anyway, I'll do a quick little update on our delays and there's no, Wise County is a close. Sorry, Wise County is a close. No, see, any word on Bell yet? Please, it says it right on the, post. Please do not ask about schools that are not on the list. Don't ask about them. I've decided I'm no longer going to be answering those questions, okay? All right, see, closed, virtual learning. Yeah, but I've decided I'm not even going to entertain those questions any longer because all the information that you need is right there on the list. It's right there. Also, if there's off-topic things, there was a Major Edwards is new to the Middlesboro Police Department, but he's been in law enforcement with the Sheriff's Department here in Bell County for a long time. And people were putting up all sorts of different stuff that had nothing to do with him being sworn in. It wasn't anything negative. I just said, don't make any off-topic comments. Which leads me to this. So today, we are doing Tradio. Just letting you know. How do I know the roads in Pine Mountain? Slushy. There we go. Okay. There is a large case today. Okay. There's a large case today, and it's an ongoing case. And it's a case that has garnered a lot of attention. Now, there will be a bunch of claims in what I'm going to say for the next 5 minutes. A lot of rumor that I put zero stock in. A lot of folks who believe that they have the credentials. Now, just hear me out. I am not singling anybody out. I'm just saying a lot of folks that feel they have the credentials to make assessments on how the investigation is going, how DNA evidence is processed, how a defense attorney is supposed to defend a client, how a prosecutor is supposed to prosecute a case, how a judge is supposed to act. And I have yet to see anybody who actually has the credentials to make those kind of educated assumptions and have them have credibility. Watched a couple of lives no, they weren't live. Sorry, that's a lie. A couple of recorded videos last night. I'm getting to my point. My point's down here. I'm up here. People who say that this case has not had any attention. Well, that's false. I know all the media in the area. I know who's covered it in depth, and who's not covered it. And they've all covered it. And for anybody to say that it's not got any attention it's an incorrect statement. It has got national attention too. I think a lot of people equate attention to results and conviction. The two do not go hand in hand. And I think there's a lot of connections that people are trying to make that don't go anywhere. I also believe that, and this is an opinion, this is an observation, and why I don't make open, I've made a few when there's been procedural errors in what people have put on our page, okay? And if someone uses one of our stories and attempts to twist the story for their agenda. So, I don't make a whole lot of comments outside of my own reporting. I think we're losing sight of the fact that a child was, because of actions of other individuals, a child's dead. Prior to the death of that child, and I'm going to be graphic for a minute, please forgive me, she was sexually assaulted in a way that few can fathom. I know the effect it had on nurses. I know the effect it had on police. I know the effect that it had on air evac people. I know the effect it had on children's hospital workers. So please don't tell me that people are not giving this attention. They are. And it's okay to be angry. And no one's saying don't be angry. I think it's very important, though. This is just my 2 cents, and I'm just about to wrap up because it's going to lead into what I'm doing this afternoon. I think when people who make a lot of assumptions, and here's my example. So when this happened, you had outrage, you had anger, you had grief, great deal of sadness, understanding that things happen a certain way and then you've got to investigate a certain way. A lot of things happened. But what I saw happen the most was a ton of rumor, ton of it. I mean, just rumor. Let's throw something on the wall. Let's see what sticks and let's run with it. Here's my example. So individuals who people in the community feel were involved in this case received charges on other crimes that had nothing to do with the death of this child. Okay? And I am not going to consider the innocence or guilt of the charges that they were arrested for. But what happened was, hey Lynn, it put these individuals in a category that they were all responsible for the death of the child. Their pictures went up everywhere. One individual who was arrested and taken to another place, and I'm not going to be specific about that, he was beaten within an inch of his life and put in the hospital. Others who were suspects, but were not given any charges on this case. They just happened to also be charged with other things. They were put in protective custody because of it. I'm getting to my point, I promise. I've seen group chats. I've seen lives where so many assumptions were made. Pictures of text messages were put out. Pictures of group chats were put out. A son blamed his father, who was not anywhere in this suspect case. Individuals went live outside the home that one of the incidents possibly happened at, and it was a completely separate issue. But this individual said, "They're getting them, they're getting them, they're getting them." And this individual went live a couple of times, and then at the end went, "Well, it wasn't, has nothing to do with that." So for anyone to say that this case has not got attention, I think is not only incorrect, but it shows lack of research. I know I'm going to catch crap for that. I know it. I can already see people taking notes going, "I'm going to give him a piece of my mind the next time I record." I get that. You're entitled to that. You can be as angry as you want. So last Thursday, and I put the whole thing in the news because I wanted to be thorough. A couple of other media covered what I'm about to say, and I think they just glossed over a couple of things. So keep this in mind. A defense attorney has an obligation, once they take a case, to defend sometimes horrible people, sometimes innocent people, sometimes somewhat guilty, but innocent of a charge that they're being charged for. So they have an obligation to try and discredit the case against them. Just wait, you got to hear me out before you jump to conclusions. So a motion was filed last Thursday. I read it top to bottom, inside and out, looked at all the exhibits, looked at all the screenshots that the defense put in there, all former exhibits, all former decisions, all former motions, looked at it all. I am not a lawyer. I have no justification for any law advice. But from a reporter's standpoint, what I saw was the defense attorneys putting up an argument that A, B, and C happened, which means that their client is not guilty of what they're charged with. So the motion was to either, one, drop the murder charge against Erica Lawson. When did Tradio turn into Law and Order SUV? It didn't. I'm almost finished. So one, drop the charge of murder because the claim is, due to circumstances set forth in the motion, that the prosecution side kind of misapplied the word intentional when it comes to murder. Okay, they just threw it in there. According to, just wait a minute, this is a claim being made. Everybody thinks that this is exactly what happened. This is a claim. This is a motion. This is what defense attorneys do, and that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to defend their client. Is it right in my opinion? No. Are they doing what they're supposed to do? Yes. That's exactly what they're supposed to do. Defend their client. There was also a claim that there was no sexual assault based on, in my opinion, based on partial information. And I looked directly at their exhibit and I saw that they left out a crucial piece of information. I talked about it in the news story. You can look at that for yourself. So this afternoon, at 1:30. I don't know. I believe it'll be by Zoom that the young lady is going to be in court. I believe that. I don't think they would bring her in. And as I'm talking about that, give me just a minute here. I think that because of the circumstances, that her lawyers will be appearing on her behalf. And knowing that she is still incarcerated, yeah, I don't see that she's been transferred down here, okay? And if she has, and they wanted to kind of not, I guess that's correct. And I'll be with you in just a second, okay? Okay. All right. And they've kind of wanted not to promote the fact that she's in town. I don't know, but I believe it's going to be a Zoom. So I'll be in court. Now, Friday, I spoke to the new circuit court judge, Mr. Keith Nagel, and the judge told me, I asked him, I said, have you set protocol yet? Hey, have you set protocol yet for cameras in the courtroom? And being a somewhat new judge, he hadn't. Now, while I have leniency in some courtrooms, there are others, like I had said, like, for example, the Massengale case. Those were end of proceedings, and I was permitted to stream live from the Massengale case because those were guilty pleas they were taking. Okay? So the judges were very lenient is probably not the right word. They were very accommodating to me. Previous judges have also been very accommodating to me in other cases. But a precedent had not been set for this kind of case. So the judge initially told me, he said, I think you're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is fine. We're going to require you can come in, report and take notes and go from there. But I'm not allowing any cameras for the media. So, understood. A side note, about 3 weeks ago, no, a month ago, there was a case of an individual was charged with cruelty to animals. And someone who, and I saw it personally, doxed the family of and the individual. If you don't know what doxing is, look it up. Doxed the individual, went live with her camera in the courtroom. You can't do that. You especially can't do it trying to hide it from the judge, because somebody saw it and called, and the young lady's lucky that she has not been charged with contempt. So just be careful what you're doing if you're trying to hide something, because it's not going to work in the courtroom. So the judge said, okay, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. I said, no problem. Great. I'll go live beforehand and afterward, report on what is going to happen, what I saw. So the judge called me this morning, and he told me that I am permitted, and there's only one other media outlet that I know of who has covered the actual motion that's that's been put into the record last week, and that's BIR. So I called them this morning, and I said, look, the judge has been cordial enough. He called me, and he said, I'm going to allow for broadcast for you to be able to record, but you cannot live stream. No problem. So grateful. I appreciate the judge doing that. And I appreciate his leniency, and also appreciate him trusting myself. And the only other media I know that's going to be there is going to be BIR, but who knows? When they find out that we're there, others may show up. So I'll probably go live outside the courthouse and just record when I get in, and then go live afterward to tell you what happened, and then we'll add to the story later. With all of that said, there's nothing wrong with outrage. There's nothing wrong with anger. There's nothing wrong with empathy. There's nothing wrong with having feelings if you feel that someone else has not been giving this attention. But this case has got attention. The other thing is, I have deleted comments on our page. And here are the reasons I've done it. There have been some individuals who, for the purpose of stirring the pot, and only stirring the pot because they came from fake profiles, saying that officers were on the take to hide this. One. Officers were supplying drugs to that home that caused the death of the child. 2. And then there were just some stupid and vulgar remarks. Now, someone will say that I am impeding on your First Amendment right. That is incorrect. Research what the First Amendment is about. Research that when you're on a platform that has a subscribership, okay, Facebook is open, but you agree that any page that you like that has a moderator on it, that individual can moderate that page how they wish. And I took some vulgar comments off of there, and I took some comments that had no structure and that had absolutely no merit whatsoever off of there. They were simply there to stir. We'll be at this court proceeding today at 1:30. My final word on this is, I don't believe this is going to be anything big. Here's why. My motion was filed just last Thursday. Prosecution has to have time to prepare for any motion, especially where claims were made against prosecution. Claims were made in a vague manner against the police, and they were, but that's the job of the defense. The job is to discredit the case the prosecutor has. However you feel about those who have handled the case doesn't give you the right to create false statements about them. So, I'm going to add one more thing. I have spoken to officers outside of this, and their comments to me, not using anybody as a specific example, is that the officers involved did what they were supposed to do, and that we, whatever law enforcement agency I was speaking to, we would not have done anything different. So you can get me mad at them all you want. You can be upset that DNA evidence this, DNA evidence that, or that they don't have someone in custody, which they do. They don't have anyone else in custody. It doesn't happen overnight, contrary to your feelings. Probably going to make a lot of people mad with this. I'm sure that just as other things that we have produced here at the station have been used and used improperly and twisted, this will probably be done the same way. So I've taken up the majority of the morning to kind of put you in mind of what we're going to do this afternoon. I think it's going to be a very brief hearing. And of course, after this hearing, I expect the rumor mill to go through the roof again. Who do I think I am? I'm nobody. But I have been following this case. And I try not to lean on the side of speculation, because you're not going to get anywhere with that. We're going to take a break now, and we're going to get back to the show itself. I'm not looking at comments right now. I'll do that shortly, because I feel like I've probably opened up a bit of a hornet's nest. But if I didn't preface everything I was going to do this afternoon with all of that, it wouldn't have made as much sense or had the impact. We're coming back. Yes, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
I've been listening to the radio.
What's going on?
You going to stop
And now the Pledge of Allegiance, brought to you by our friends at Bell County Florist, Pine Street in Pineville, 337-8803.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wildcat Propane, just 500 yards from Casey's, formerly Pineville, Highway 25E northbound. That's right, they have propane of all kinds. They fill all tank sizes. They do special deliveries, and for sale, they've got 120-gallon tanks, 250-gallon tanks, and 325-gallon tanks. All for sale. Once again, it is Wildcat Propane, 500 yards from Casey's in Middlesboro. Give them a call today at 606-242-9734. That is 606-242-9734. Wildcat Propane.
Burndale Apartments, located just outside of Pineville, offers 2, 3, and 4 bedroom apartments for rental. All apartments have a living room, dining room, plenty of closet space, and a modernized kitchen. There's a laundromat on site, plenty of tenant parking, and 2 playgrounds for the kids. Come make Burndale Apartments, nestled in the beautiful mountains of Kentucky, your next home. Call 606-337-8821 or stop by just off of 25E. Burndale Apartments, equal opportunity housing.
Are you tired of your current landlord or living situation and you're looking for a change? Need somewhere better than where you're at? Come check out the apartments at the Pineville Housing Authority. Up to 5 bedrooms available and ready to move into. Repairs needed? Well, all the maintenance is done by qualified staff. Don't forget, all apartments come with washer and dryer hookups, a stove, and refrigerator. Pick up an application today. All housings are income-based. 606-337-2900. The Pineville Housing Authority, offering quality living.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Dudley Hilton, and I'd like to introduce and invite the community to our newly opened practice, H&H Family Chiropractic, located conveniently on 15th Street in Middlesboro. We accept all Kentucky Medicaid, Medicare, most private insurances, and there are no referrals needed to make an appointment, and we treat newborns to elderly. Find us on Facebook by searching our business name, just walk in, or give us a call at 606-302-5552 and get scheduled today. We look forward to having you.
It's a new year at the Nutty Squirrel, located down in the Gap. A new year means upcoming holidays we can help you decorate for. Also new this year is weekly deals on styles of flags, yard decor, and mailbox covers. Check us out on Facebook at the Nutty Squirrel Trading Post for weekly deals, or call 606-302-6276. We're open Wednesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Stop on in and see me, the Nutty Squirrel.
We like to protect things that are important to us. Did you know that K&K Metals has VersaTube carport kits available? These aren't like the flimsy ones you see. VersaTube is built to withstand wind and snow and to protect your vehicle. VersaTube is a leading producer of do-it-yourself building kits, and K&K Metals is proud to sell them. Call K&K Metals at 423-869-4261 for more information. K&K Metals, helping to keep the tri-state covered for over 3 decades.
Oh no, not that sound. Please, not that sound. I gotta find some batteries. Gotta find some batteries. Oh, where are the batteries for that smoke detector? Look, this is not the way I want to do this. I don't want to be reminded every time no, stop doing that. Here we go. I'm trying to get it down here, trying to get it out. Yeah, you're getting your batteries changed. Just hang on a second. Ah, that's better. I'm so glad I went to Batteries and More and got those batteries. Oh, that's a different sound. Hey, why is there smoke? Hey, you're not supposed to use a smoke detector when you're done cooking the eggs, and clearly they're done.
Hands of Time Weight Loss and Medi Spa is located at 169 Westmoreland Street in Harrogate, Tennessee. We offer a variety of skincare options with 2 trained estheticians as well as a nurse practitioner. We offer multiple options for your custom needs as well as designing your at-home skincare process. Visit our social media pages for monthly specials or call 423-869-0004 to book your appointment.
Complete Comfort does your installation, repair, and service of all brands and models of heating and air conditioning systems. Call Complete Comfort today at 606-248-5665. Complete Comfort, the do-it-right specialist.
I saw a commercial for one of the big firms recently where the lawyer proudly declared, "Our lawyers win more than the national average for Social Security cases." My answer to that is, you're supposed to. The national average for Social Security is terrible. It allows people to represent themselves and to be represented by non-lawyers. I'm Mike Taylor, and my law firm has won at every level when it comes to Social Security benefits. That's why I'm asking you to give me the call.
Call Mike today at 606-248-8855. Start off the new year right with a new mattress from Home Goods Royale. Queen mattresses starting at $299 and king starting at $399. Start the year right with a great night's sleep from Home Goods Royale, located across the street from Middlesboro Post Office. You can call them today at 606-670-8332. It's Home Goods Royale. Shop local, save huge.
Hey folks, it's Mike and Meadow from Harlan Tint, Southeastern Kentucky's premier window tinting company. Home of the lifetime warranty, conveniently located in downtown Harlan. We have a clean, comfortable waiting room just steps away from restaurants and shops.
So you can stay with us, shop, or grab a meal while you wait.
So don't delay, call today and take the short trip down the Harlan Road to Harlan Tint, 606-273-9885. That's 606-273-9885. Harlan Window Tinting. Woo-hoo!
Hello, this is James Williams, APRN with MCHC, formerly at the Pineville location. We're now seeing new and existing patients 1 year or older at the Middlesboro office located across from Cumberland Ford. You can call 606-654-9450 to schedule your appointment, or as always, walk-ins are welcome. We look forward to serving you at the Middlesboro Clinic.
Go by MCHC at their Highway 25E location.
Alrighty, 606-337-1063. Let's get back to, I don't know, something not so dark. 606-337-1063. Overcast and then not so overcast. Blue skies and then not so much. So we got partly cloudy and or partly sunny conditions in Pineville right now. The phone lines are open if you want to get in here. Thank you so much for hearing me out, top of the hour, which was not Tradio related. Hello, Donnie, what you got?
Hey, Brian, how you doing, old buddy?
I'm okay.
Okay. Buddy, I got a little scripture here from Deuteronomy, chapter 31, verses 6 and 8, and it says, "Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, or be afraid, for the Lord thy God, he is it that doeth go before thee. He will not fail thee nor forsake thee. And the Lord, he is that goeth before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed." God bless you, Brian. Have a good one, old buddy.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning, Derica. How are you?
How are you, Brian? How are you?
Good. You're still in the hospital. I can tell by the way you're talking.
Yeah, I still am.
Yeah. Are you in a different hospital or the same one?
Same one.
Oh, no word on when they're going to... Go ahead.
I'm still in the hospital. I just, a little while ago, had to have a chest x-ray and some blood taken.
Oh, okay.
Because my temperature is up a little bit, and I got a bit jumpy and a bit worried, and thought something was going to have another infection, and so they just had me have a chest x-ray and a blood taken.
Oh, okay. All right. So with that said, any ideas when they're going to let you get out of that hospital into something a little closer to your home?
I was still waiting for a bed at the Warwick Hospital. There's been not one available just yet. Yeah, so I'm waiting on that, and then I'll go back to Warwick and hopefully later today, I can go and get my lotto ticket for the $200 million on Thursday night.
Right, I understand. All right. Anyone you want to say hello to this morning?
Yeah, your friend, was it Bobby? Or Bobby?
Yeah,
The
Bobby
one that
at
drives
Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Yeah, you seen him since I last said hello to him?
I'm sorry?
Have you seen him since I last said hello to him?
No, I haven't. We see Bobby. See, for guys, okay, it's different for girls. For guys, someone's a friend if we see each other once a month, every 6 months, or once a year. We're just like, hey, how you been? Good. And then we go right back to how we were the last time we talked. You know, so, I mean, we could go 10 years without seeing one another, and we're just like, hey, how you doing? And then, you know, talk about something that's going on in the community. So, but no, I haven't seen him since last week. But I know he listens.
Well, I said hello to him twice in case, and one of the times I said hello to him, he might have been out of the truck and making a delivery. So he might have been out of earshot. So I just said, when I said hello to him last time, I said hello to him twice. That was why.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you got a lot of folks saying hello to you, saying they're praying for you, and hoping that you get better as quickly as possible. So you got a lot of folks who are watching out for you. They just letting you know that they're doing that, okay?
Thank you, everyone. Keep up the prayers. Keep with the prayers and talk to you like coffee.
Honey, your phone is cutting out really bad. Are you not near a good Wi-Fi? There you go. I can hear you better now.
Okay, well, I'm just saying that thank you, everyone, and keep up with the prayers and keep in God's ear with the prayers like a mozzie.
Like a mozzie. And let me see if I remember. A mozzie is a large mosquito that's moved into your house.
It's just a mosquito of any size.
Okay. All right, so that's a blank. You don't have big mozzies, little mozzies, supersized mozzies. It's just a plain old mozzie, right?
Oh, we have had like bigger ones because when I was in primary school, I used to see big mosquitoes and they were called Scotch Greys, and they would give nasty little bites, and they wouldn't be in hospital or anything. They'd just leave a welt.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyone else you want to say hello to?
Yeah, hello to everyone in Pineville. Hello to all the ladies there and all my friends and Janet and Hazel and Wilma and Betty and Debbie and Jennifer, everyone. Thank you.
Gotcha. All right.
You want to say hello?
Do what, honey?
I was Adrian. He's a nurse, and I wanted him to say hello to you, but he didn't want to.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, listen. Continue to get better, and we hope that you don't have a fever because of any more infection, and you just have a fever because you're just you're such a hot topic right now. And I hope you get better quick. I hope you call tomorrow and go, hey, I'm home. Or you say, I'm on my way home.
Well, I'm going to hope so.
Sounds good. Keep us updated, okay?
Okay, at least you learned a new word, mozzie.
Well, I learned a new word a couple days ago when you said it. But yes, I'm holding that one in reserve, and I'll find a way to use it here in the States.
Okay, and I've got my book at home, so I have a lot of Australian slang words in there that I can teach us when I get back home.
Right. All right, hon. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right, then.
All right. See you soon.
All right, then.
Bye-bye.
See
ya. In Pineville, if you own a black dog with a leather brown collar who is on the run, he looks like he's going to meet up with some other dogs. He is running through Pineville towards the post office right now. Good morning. It's Tradio. How can I help you?
Yeah, Brian, this is Dan Smith. I'd won a prize package a couple of weeks ago, and due to the weather, I couldn't get down there. Is there any way I can stop there today and get it?
What time do you think you're stopping by, Dan Smith?
Probably in the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, just listen for a break and then come on in, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And you're actually still within your time, so you're good.
Okay, all right. Because I want it on the 12th.
Well, I didn't count for the weather. I didn't count the weather.
Okay.
I didn't count.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're good to go.
Okay, if I can't make it, I'll give you a call back later on the week.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. 337-1063, 337-1063.
Let's begin. Watch out. Come on. The big one is 106.3 FM, WRIL Pineville.
606-337-1063, 606-337-1063. On the other side of the break, we're not even close to it yet, but on the other side of the break, we will, what are we going to do? We're going to get birthdays, and if you have an anniversary, and I've not mentioned it, please call it in. Send me a message. Give me smoke signals. If you use that kind of method to communicate. Do that so I can get that on our list, okay? I do have some kids' birthdays from over the weekend, but I'm not able to find one for today. If there's a kid's birthday, 12 and under, that we have not got to, please do me a favor, do something for me, and send it to me. Just remember, 12 and under, gotta have a birthday phone number from an adult, okay? All right. Is there any sport event that we're covering tonight? Well, I don't know if you know it, and I asked a question just recently. How many of you listened to WYMT News that we simulcast? And I think I don't know how many comments. There was a ton of comments. Maybe only one or two said no. So we're going to be promoting that even more. We've had that on 6 o'clock every day for the last 14 years. 13, 14. There are some times where the signal goes out and we can't get it. Last Friday, I don't remember getting the notice. I may have, but I don't remember. That golf was going to be on at 6 o'clock. I think it was Friday. So for those of you who heard, well, I know some people did because they came up and talked to me as they were coming to the game. They got to the game and you were playing golf on the air? I was like, not on purpose. So we'll try and do better with that. But as far as any kind of sports tonight, I know there's a Middlesboro game. I know it's a boys game because I don't think it's another doubleheader. Oh, let me look at the schedule here. Checking that schedule out one more time just to make sure I got it all right. Boys scoreboards. Monday the 29th. Yes, we've got Campbell County from Jacksboro playing at Middlesboro. I see Lynn Camp at Barberville. I see Breathitt County at Harlan. These are just in our general area. And Somerset Christian at Southwestern. That's for tonight. For the boys. For the boys tomorrow night, Knox Central at Pineville. We will be covering that one. Knox Central at Pineville. Somerset at McCreary Central. We have Hazard at Breathitt. I'm looking at some others that are close to us right now. And this is still the boys' game. Corbin at Clay County. And is that going to be it for our general area? South Laurel at Williamsburg. I think that's it. Redbird at North Laurel. There's one. I really enjoyed doing that game at Redbird. It's a little compact, but it sure has a really good atmosphere. A really good atmosphere for games. I don't know. I think that some of our tournaments should be played at the high schools. Don't get mad. But I think some of the big tournaments should be still played at the high schools. There's just an energy in a gymnasium that can't be replicated at other places. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Doubleheader, Lynn Camp at Barberville. The girls are at 6 tomorrow night. We have got South Laurel at Corbin. And that's... When's the next? There's Rock Castle at Whitley. That's girls. I'm not seeing the Bell girls playing anywhere soon. I'll have to check on that. South Laurel at Williamsburg, that's a doubleheader for Tuesday night. I'll get there. Let's just get through tonight first. So, Middlesboro and Campbell County, boys. Okay? Middlesboro and Campbell County, boys. I don't see the Middlesboro girls are playing anywhere today. I don't think they are. Nope. All right. 1114-606-337-1063. I got a T-shirt. I am wearing it. Anyway, got a T-shirt for caller number 3. T-shirt for caller number 3. White, yeller, I think I got 1 or 2 maroon left, and blue. Caller number 3. 606-337-2906. Caller number 3. If you've won something in the last 30 days, let somebody else win, okay? 606-337-1063. You are caller number 1. Keep trying. Make sure you turn your radios down just a little bit when you're calling in, okay? Turn the radio down just a little bit. We'll do the birthdays and a trivia question after the next break. Caller number 2, caller number 3. Who in the world is this?
Hey, this is Roscoe. How's it going?
Hey, Roscoe, how's it going? Where's Mrs. How's it going?
Who knows?
Okay. All right, hang on just a second here. Roscoe, T-shirt, and what number can I use?
606-302-0417.
0417. I got it, and when you get here, you're going to tell me what color and size you want, okay?
And Thor, hey, I appreciate you.
Hey, you are the chief of the Bell County Volunteer Fire Department. Just want to say thank you for you and all your volunteers that take time out of their schedules and lives and away from your families to try and keep as many structures standing and livable as possible in our area that were affected by fire. Thank you.
Well, I sure appreciate it, and all the support that the county's given us for the last couple of years, but we do appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Talk to you soon. I think he said bye. All right, we'll take a break. Well, actually, you know what? I haven't said really anything to the folks that are on Facebook. Why did I put my Facebook live? There we go. All right. I got the sniffles today. When don't you have the sniffles? I always have the sniffles. I bought them years ago. All right. Let's see. Angela's on there. David Asher. And if I don't see your name and it's already filtered through, I'm sorry. I didn't see it. So I'm only seeing what I can see and not what I can anticipate. Tanya Ferris is in there. Connie Willis, Mark Bishop, Terry Widener, Mark Bishop again. Tom says, what do you think about that baby? Is she going to get out of jail? Doubtful. That's just doubtful. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Because he's got a big bond. David talking about his Mystery Rose. I absolutely put her name in the birthday box there. Linda, you have a cheer competition at Bell tonight? You do? Are you sure you've got the competition at Bell tonight? Huh, I didn't know that. Hey, Mary Cap Southern. Who is, I missed that. Well, I might still be, really? You want to get the words out, Brian? I might still be able to go and cover it and take some pictures because Steve Temple and his son Braden are taking care of the Middlesboro and Jacksboro, or Campbell County game. I ponder. Thank you for telling me that, Linda. I did not know that. There was a cheer. Hey, this is where I can take a second and say thank you to Middlesboro Schools. They had me come in and MC their national showcase again yesterday. A lot of big fans. Please let me remember. I'll tell you what, let me not remember. Let me just go to the picture I took of the schedule so that I don't forget anybody. Because I'm getting to that age where I am not remembering stuff. Okay. It's called the Nationals Showcase. What does that mean? Now, each school district can host those, and it's just a way of them getting in a couple more performances and workouts before they go to Orlando? I squint because I think that's what I was told. Yeah, Orlando. So yesterday, LMU did a performance, did a great job. Cumberland Gap Youth, we had Corbin Middle, we had Cumberland Gap High School, Claiborne County High School, and Middlesboro High School. All did a great performance. So certainly appreciate all the volunteers that helped out, the moms and dads, meemaws and papaws, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, and folks that just like, to see cheerleaders doing their thing, tumbling and moving and grooving. So thank you to Ms. Carter for having me be there doing that. We've got another one this upcoming Sunday, and that is at Corbin High School. And I didn't write it down, but I do know that it's at Corbin High School. Corbin Cheer, 3 p.m. All right. Oh, I put 2. Well, I better put 2 so I'm not late. What else we got going on? Coming up on the 10th, it's the Pineville Not So Newlywed Game. Pineville Not So Newlywed Game. Now, I don't know how many folks we have signed up for this, okay? I used to do this at the Middlesboro Mall. We called it the Olywed Game. Used to do this at Middlesboro Mall. And you know how the Newlywed Game works. Well, we used it with people who were together for a while. So they should know their spouse. Yeah? They should. Shouldn't they? I don't know. But they're calling it the Not So New Newlywed Game. You can be a contestant. And I will post this again right now on our station page. There's a form you fill out. You got to give a blood sample. You've got to take a test. No, I'm just kidding. There's questions to help you here. Your first and last name. Are you married or in a long-term relationship? Which, if you say no, then that kind of defeats the purpose. How long have you been in a relationship? Are you available on the 10th, February 10th from 5 to 7? It asks for your email, phone number, mailing address, and why you would be a good contestant. I just put the link up on the station page a few moments ago. Feels like there was something else I wanted to tell you about that's coming up, and it's already happened. I'm sorry. It was this past week. There was a soup kitchen dinner that our friends at St. Julian Church were having. I will tell you that they're still working on the water in the Bledsoe area and the Kaywood, parts of Kaywood. The Black Mountain Water District is having a lot of problems with their water system. There are 3 locations today. You've got Yoakum Fire Department that started, or I said that wrong. Yoakum Creek Fire Department started giving out water at 11 a.m. Everett's Fire Department now until 6 p.m. and Clover Fork Fire Department now until 6 p.m. And someone said, this is getting to be a regular thing. It is, but I will say, glad that they are definitely offering the community something to at least compensate a little bit for when it comes to people being out of water. Okay? So I know that it's really frustrating being without water. Been there for a long period of time. So, I did not see that. Why didn't anybody? Clarefield Elementary apparently did not have school today. Google Classroom, your child's teachers will be putting assignments there. I did not know that Clarefield did not have school today. I would have mentioned that. My apologies. So I lied when I said that there were no Tennessee schools. I did not mean to lie. I just was not told about it. Let's see. Iowa. Suspected spam. Probably is. I'm going to add that to our list, even though it's worthless to do it now. But if you know of a school closing that we don't have on there, instead of putting it up, just message me. I'll get it on there.
Are you suffering from back or neck pain? I'm Dr. James Kraft, chiropractor with MCHC's Whitesburg and Harlan Medical Clinics. Whether you've been in a car accident or suffer from constant headaches, you may need a spinal adjustment. Besides alleviating pain, you'll sleep better, lower your blood pressure, and improve your posture. And when it comes to sports medicine, I can help our athletes with their injuries, exercise, nutrition, and rehab. Make your appointment today and feel better tomorrow. MCHC, providing better health for a longer life.
Are you tired of paying a fortune for mostly used stuff at the rent-to-own stores? Well, Home Goods Royale is tired of it too. Come see them as they offer new brand name appliances and have no credit required, plus there's finance options available. Come see Home Goods Royale today. They're across the street from the Middlesboro Post Office. Shop local, save huge. 606-670-8332. It's Home Goods Royale.
It's a new year at the Nutty Squirrel, located down in the Gap. A new year means upcoming holidays we can help you decorate for. Also new this year is weekly deals on styles of flags, yard decor, and mailbox covers. Check us out on Facebook at the Nutty Squirrel Trading Post for weekly deals, or call 606-302-6276. We're open Wednesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Stop on in and see me, the Nutty Squirrel.
Hey folks, it's Mike and Meadow from Harlan Tent, Southeastern Kentucky's premier window tinting company. Home of the lifetime warranty, conveniently located in downtown Harlan. We have a clean, comfortable waiting room just steps away from restaurants and shops.
So you can stay with us, shop, or grab a meal while you wait.
So don't delay, call today and take the short trip down the Harlan Road to Harlan Tent, 606-273-9885. That's 606-273-9885. Harlan Window Tinting. Woo-hoo!
Wildcat Propane, just 500 yards from Casey's, formerly Pineville, Highway 25E northbound. That's right, they have propane of all kinds. They fill all tank sizes. They do special deliveries, and for sale, they've got 120-gallon tanks, 250-gallon tanks, and 325-gallon tanks. All for sale. Once again, it is Wildcat Propane, 500 yards from Casey's in Middlesboro. Give them a call today at 606-242-9734. That is 606-242-9734. Wildcat Propane.
Complete Comfort does your installation, repair, and service of all brands and models of heating and air conditioning systems. Call Complete Comfort today at 606-248-5665. Complete Comfort, the do-it-right specialist.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Dudley Hilton, and I'd like to introduce and invite the community to our newly opened practice, H&H Family Chiropractic, located conveniently on 15th Street in Middlesboro. We accept all Kentucky Medicaid, Medicare, most private insurances, and there are no referrals needed to make an appointment, and we treat newborns all the way to the elderly. Find us on Facebook by searching our business name. Just walk in or give us a call at 606-302-5552 and get scheduled today. We look forward to having you.
Looking for excellent health care closer to home? Claiborne Health and Wellness has 2 locations in both Harrogate and Tazewell. We are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. We take your health care as our top priority. If you are needing quality health care in a timely manner, please call 423-869-3700 and one of our friendly staff will be happy to assist you.
We like to protect things that are important to us. Did you know that K&K Metals has VersaTube carport kits available? These aren't like the flimsy ones you see. VersaTube is built to withstand wind and snow and to protect your vehicle. VersaTube is a leading producer of do-it-yourself building kits, and K&K Metals is proud to sell them. Call K&K Metals at 423-869-4261 for more information. K&K Metals, helping to keep the tri-state covered for over 3 decades.
Ferndale Apartments, located just outside of Pineville, offers 2, 3, and 4 bedroom apartments for rental. All apartments have a living room, dining room, plenty of closet space, and a modernized kitchen. There's a laundromat on site, plenty of tenant parking, and 2 playgrounds for the kids. Come make Ferndale Apartments, nestled in the beautiful mountains of Kentucky, your next home. Call 606-337-8821 or stop by just off of 25E. Ferndale Apartments, equal opportunity housing.
I saw a commercial for one of the big firms recently where the lawyer proudly declared, "Our lawyers win more than the national average for Social Security cases." My answer to that is, you're supposed to. The national average for Social Security is terrible. It allows people to represent themselves and to be represented by non-lawyers. I'm Mike Taylor, and my law firm has won at every level when it comes to Social Security benefits. That's why I'm asking you to give me the call.
Call Mike today at 606-248-8855.
John Sinclair from WBAT. We're live at a local residence in the tri-state area.
Oh man, there's nothing to do. I know, I'm so bored too.
These children are bored, and we understand the mother has attempted several different things. Ma'am, did you try telling the children to play board games?
Yep, sure did.
Ma'am, did you try telling them to clean their rooms?
Yep, sure did.
Ma'am, did you try telling your children to watch an educational program on TV?
Yep, sure did.
Ma'am, did any of those things work?
Shoot, no, they didn't.
What do I see off in the distance? Who is that?
I'm here to turn that shoot no into a shoot yeah.
Oh my, it's Super West from Batteries and More. Super West, tell us about what you're going to do to cure this boredom.
Well, now we're carrying RC cars.
RC cars. Thanks, Super West.
We also have batteries and parts.
Super West has done it again. Go see him at Batteries and More in the Justin Mays Complex on 25E in Middlesboro, or call him today at 606-248-8848.
Shoot, yeah.
Ready to move and looking for a place to stay? Try the Pineville Housing Authority, offering units with up to 5 bedrooms. All come with washer and dryer connections, a stove, and refrigerator. All units are energy efficient, plus we're handicap friendly. Call 606-337-2900 or come down to 911 Alabama Avenue and pick up an application today. All housings are income based. Be sure to like us on Facebook, the Pineville Housing Authority, offering quality living.
606-337-1063. Birthdays. Let's go with the kids' birthdays. Foist. Weren't. Oh, way to go, Brian. You're butchering the English language. Mm-hmm. Saturday the 27th was Sawyer Good. Happy birthday to Sawyer Good. Sunday the 28th was Ellie Mae Jackson and Emma Rose. And that's all I have. So they're in the running for a Dairy Queen Blizzard or a Dairy Queen cake. The last Friday of the month, we give away a Dairy Queen cake. Otherwise, we give away a Dairy Queen Blizzard. Here we go. Birthdays, 13 and up. Holden Moyers, Jim Hood, Teresa Jackson, Jeff Jacobs. That's Jiffy Jeff, who used to be with us. And Elisa Winkler. Cynthia or Donnie Cup, not sure which. Walter Howard, Teddy Collins, Candace Sam, Steve Rogers. You mean Captain America? No, just Steve W. Rogers. W stands for winner. Sunday birthdays was Jeannie Asher and Michaela Sturgill, Dustin Cowan, Elise Elliott, Shar Hopper, Crystal Renee Laws, April Chantel Brock, Deborah C. Bixman, Drusilla Watts. Today's birthdays. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, you ready? We have got Barry Elliott, Lucy Kincaid, Robert Keene, Shannon Butler Price, Skylar Capps, Robin Turner Fusen, Pete Myracle, Caitlin Fusen, Michaela Elliott, and Tim Cornelius. Now, if I'm not mistaken, let me check something real quick. I just want to make sure I'm not lying here. Different Tim Cornelius. Okay, just wanted to make sure it's the same person I believed it was. All right. 606-337-1063. 606-337-1063. Those birthdays are brought to you by Bell County Florist, Bell County Recycling, Hillcrest Bowling Lanes, K&K Metals, TEC Transport, Mimi Sweet Treats, Caldwell Bank, Share Realty and Auction Company, and Complete Care Tree Removal. All right. Your trivia question. Let me go back to some old files. All right. All right. Let's go to the phones. Good morning, Tradio. How can I help you?
I've got some items to put on.
Mm-hmm.
I got some.
I've got a Wonder Wood wood burner stove with a blower on the back. It works good, and I'm using it right now. But I just can't use it no more because my grandson's allergic to the smell of it and asthma and stuff, so I'm going to sell it. I want $200 for it, and the pipes can go with it. And I've got some firewood. I'll sell that like $40 a ton or small truckload or something.
Is it dry and seasoned?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And it's some of it's red oak and white oak. It's good hardwood.
Okay.
I've got a hospital bed that's in good shape for $100 or best offer, and a wheelchair lift. I've been asking Right Smart for it. I'll take $200 or best offer, and I've got a wheelchair for $30 or best offer. I'm going to get rid of this stuff. And I've got quilts, all kinds of new quilts. Baby quilts start $20, and they go full queen, twin, and king up to $150.
Okay.
And I've got a brand new small refrigerator. It's not the little bitty one. This one's about 2.5 foot tall, and it's brand new. I want $100 for it. It works perfect. And they can call me at 606-671-1720.
All righty. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. 11:34 in the morning, 606-337-1063. Okay. So you got your car. Sometimes, for some people, like me, there's times where you live out of your car. You know, you don't have time to clean up. You don't have time to give it a good vacuum or detailing. So there's stuff in your car. All right? A quarter of us, though, keep this thing in our glove compartment. What is this thing? And it's not anything nasty, okay? So, once again, a quarter of us keep this item in the glove compartment. What is this item? 606-337-1063. Tradio.
Flashlight.
No. If you won in the last 30 days, let somebody else win. Tradio.
Napkin.
Not a napkin. That's me right there, though. I keep the napkins in the lower, where the drink holders are in the door. Nobody cares, Brian. Oh, I know. Good morning, Tradio.
Nail clipper.
No. Good answer. Tradio.
What a big cologne.
Not cologne. Tradio. Tradio.
Insurance papers.
What is it?
Insurance papers.
No, not insurance papers. Tradio.
Phone.
Not a phone. 606-337-1063. Once again, a quarter of us keep this item in our glove compartment. Good morning, Tradio.
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste is correct. How did you know the answer?
Well, because I have a boyfriend that likes to brush his teeth all the time.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing. Yeah. Teeth brushing is a good thing. All right, so your name is?
Brittany Long.
Hey, Brittany Long, how are you?
I'm good.
All right. Where are you calling from today?
I'm in London right now.
Oh, okay. Anything that's important going on in London? Or you just kind of chilling out?
I have to work.
Oh, okay. Well, you can go ahead and give a free plug to your work.
United Medical.
Oh, okay. All right. And your phone number, please.
606-670-2097.
All right, Brittany Long, you have something extra today. Normally we give away a Casey card. What you're going to get? Normally we give away a T-shirt. Getting that too. Bumper sticker. Yep. But you're also getting a bag of Hershey's Kisses, and you get to have it all by yourself.
Aww.
And apparently you're getting pulled.
I had it for my kids.
Are you getting pulled over right now?
No, there was a bunch of cops that just passed me though.
Oh, okay. They're getting that other person that passed you going 36 in the 35.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. There you go. 606-337-1063. It is a tube o toothpaste. Yeah. Interesting things that other people said, though. 606-337-1063. 606-337-1063. Hey, guess what? Coming to the Thompson Bowling Arena. I'm saying this, but I know we're not getting tickets. I don't know why I'm promoting it, but it's a friendly thing to do. Heart? What? Yep. As well as Cheap Trick coming to Thompson Bowling Arena August 24th. It's the Royal Flush Tour. You don't know who Hart is? How dare you? What do you mean you don't know who Hart is? Listen, here, I'm going to play you just a couple of riffs. Oh my goodness. Shirley, you know, I don't know who Shirley is, but here, do you know this song right here? Okay, you know that song, right? Do you know this song? Yep, that's all Hart. What about this song right here? You know this one right here? One of their biggest was this one. And if you listen close enough, I'm not going to do it here because Facebook will flag us. You can hear her pop her peas. And we had a sound system when I was doing nightclubs back in the heyday. You could hear the spit coming off of her mouth when she popped her peas. When she says the word please. Okay, so this song right here. All right. So anyway, we may play that. One of those. You can listen for the pea popping. What? The pea popping? Yes, the pea popping. I'll tell you what. Let me get that at least put in the log here. You're going to put a pea in the log? That didn't come out right at all. All right. So that'll be up after our last break there, okay? There was another thing that I wanted to share with y'all. I just don't know if I can find it. And, of course, you still have some time to put stuff on the air where we buy, sell, trade, give away, and generally irritate. Okay. Bam. There we go. All right. I feel like there was just one more PSA I wanted to tell y'all about. 606. This is not it, but this is from one of our great sponsors. It's Long Pack Perks. All right. Valentine's cards for less. Mylar balloons and more. Check out the displays in the deli. They've got Valentine's cakes, candies, cupcakes, and more for Valentine's Day. Chocolate dip strawberries. 6 count is $8.99. Oh, well, actually, I'm sorry. A 6 count is $14.99, but Oreo balls, $8.99, and a strawberry shortcake, $9.98. Ooh. Call 337-3411, option number 3 for the Deli Bakery to place an order or stop by when you're in the store. They will have them in the grab and go. It's all at Pack Perks, Long's Pick Pack. All right. Anyway, there was, and this goes for, and pretty much any sheriff's office in Kentucky. Thursday, February 1st is the late fee for the 2023 property tax. It will rise to 21% after that. That is not controlled by the county. That is controlled by the state. The office of the Harlan County Sheriff's Office will be extending office hours Monday, January 29th, today, through Wednesday, January 31st until 6 p.m. to better assist the public. As always, for law enforcement services, call their dispatch at 573-1313. Good morning, Tradio.
Good morning, Brian.
Hey, Earl.
Hey, I just wanted to say one thing, okay? I just want to tell all the beautiful young women out there, Earl said I.
Okay,
That's
Earl.
it.
Okay.
Thank you, Brian.
All right.
Have a very beautiful day, sir.
You too. Bye-bye. 606-337-1063. 606-337-1063. Would you like to win a $50 gift card to Waffle King, breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Order something from us either in the store or in DoorDash. Take a photo of what you got, post it to Facebook, and tag us in it. Tag us? No, tag Waffle King. At the end of February, they'll pick one winner from the post. The more you post, the more chances you have to win. Waffle King, Middlesboro. And finally, and by the way, if you missed, the cheerleading showcase yesterday, there's 2 posts up there. The first one, Facebook flagged. They flagged the national anthem, saying it was copyrighted. No. Now, if Whitney Houston's singing it, if you've got Luther Vandross singing it, If you got Alabama singing it, those are copyrighted. But I played a copyright-free national anthem, and they still flagged it. Makes no sense. They're communist. No, they're not. 606-337-1063. Boil water advisories for Pineville. They've lifted the one for Woodland Hills and all side roads. Hey, there's that dog with the orange leather. He's taking off. He's having a good day. Also lifted the boil water advisory for customers on 221 from Jensen to Harlan County line and 2011 to the Clay County line, including Sailor Hollow Road and all side roads. I think that's where I was going with that. But I don't see the one lifted yet in the Pineville Water Service area for Highway 190. Not yet. And you know what? People will always say, well, you have to have water in order to have a boil water advisory. Yes, I know. But if they put it out after you've got the water and you've already started drinking it, doesn't make much sense to give you an advisory. Moving on. That's it. Have a nice day. Thank you so much for everyone and all their precipitation today. I am going to check our Facebook Live just to make sure I've not missed someone. Because if you miss someone and you don't say hello, I don't want anybody getting mad at me, okay? Some people I'm unable to see. It just scrolls up before I get a chance to say hello. Let's see, real quick here. Hello to some other folks that I may have missed earlier, and those folks go by the name of... Well, I said hello to Darlene. There's Etta Cloud. How you doing there? Terry Black. And other people, did I say hello? There's Margie Willis. I don't think I said hello to her earlier. And I guess that's it. Wanda Sue Bailey. Yeah. Have a nice day. God bless. Going to leave you with our sponsors. However, the first song back up will be Heart. And all I want to do is make love to you. Now, with that said, listen to when she says please. Because she's very polite about it, but she spits all over the microphone. What? Yeah, just listen.
Hey, folks, it's Mike and Meadow from Harlan Tent, Southeastern Kentucky's premier window tinting company. Home of the lifetime warranty, conveniently located in downtown Harlan. We have a clean, comfortable waiting room just steps away from restaurants and shops.
So you can